All right, so we are at the end of Tom Taylor's at least first run in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and what a disaster the ending is. It's terrible. The whole run's been bad. It's really all over the place. At the beginning, they're fighting these orange people that were capitalists underground in like a flipped over New York City. It's like the reverse New York City or something. I don't know. He didn't even really develop it very well. It seems like I'm just going to put this in there because it's a jab. It's a jab at Trump. I'm getting him. Or whatever like that. For those that are new, and I always like to explain this in every Tom Taylor video because Tom Taylor is a very strange person to me. Tom lives in Australia, or is an Australian. He might live over in America now. I don't know. But he is absolutely obsessed with Orange Man bad stuff and weirdo type of gender politics stuff. Like, he's done all kinds of weird things. His X-Men Red Run was atrocious. Some people have actually said they've liked it in my comics. I've been blown away. That was such a goofy, weird run that was full of weird things by Tom Taylor. He's a strange guy. He's absolutely the worst person you could have taken and put on Spider-Man. Can anybody else have him? Thankfully, this book's sales are in the toilet. They're real bad. We're talking like 27,000 sales an issue for a Spider-Man comic. And with this art, who would have thought it? Actually, the pencils aren't bad. The colors are weird. They look like washed or something. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, sir. But anyway, this book, so what's the plot here? So the Orange Man bad people are kind of gone. And Tom Taylor introduces a character nobody would ever want or be interested in. And that's a woman called the Rumor, who's an 80, 90-year-old superhero woman who runs around nimble like she's in her 20s. Okay, first off, that's not possible. As soon as you hit as soon as you hit 30, your back starts to get pain. And you're not going to be able to run around like this. But she's no problem. She's in her early 20s. So, it's all good. No one wants to see this crusty old woman run around in a superhero outfit, Tom Taylor. But Tom Taylor, he's fighting. You know what he's doing, though, right here? He's fighting ageism. He's sticking it to those isms and foes out there with this undesirable character that nobody is interested in whatsoever. Nobody is going to want to say, when are we getting that Rumor spinoff? Tom Taylor, you're an idiot. You are dope. I can't stand you, man. You're just a weirdo, and you insert all this weird stuff into your books. So, what was going on here, and I'm not even sure how, because I didn't really explain it very well, is the major villain in this book is crowdfunding. It's this guy, and he's using crowdfunding to take advantage of people and get money. So he puts your guilts, he makes your guilts come to life. This is the crowdfunding villain using Spider-Man's guilt against him. But that doesn't work on Spider-Man. He goes up and punches the guy and defeats crowdfunding. Tony Stark comes in and buys it with an army of lawyers. Why would he need an army of lawyers if he already owns the company? He bought a majority share in the crowdfunding company. I don't get what's going on. And that's pretty much it. He takes it over, and then they put the Prowler in as the CEO of the crowdfunding business. That wasn't even a crowdfunding business. It was a guy that was connected to the internet or something. It is really stupid. They didn't really draw it out. They just put it in there so that Tom Taylor could do a jab at crowdfunding. And then it says end. It's over. I wish it was over. It's not. Next up, Mary Jane puts on Spider-Man costume. Okay. All right. Tom Taylor, man, I don't know what's wrong with you. You've got some serious issues. Like, you don't want to tell a story. You want to throw jabs at people. That's what you want to do. You just want to throw jabs and insert your politics and your little crap in there. Is it because no one's reading the book? I don't get you, Tom Taylor. You're a strange guy, man. And I don't get how you just keep getting books. People are like, this is great writing. It's not great writing. It's terrible. Terrible. You can't even write Spider-Man very well. You don't even get his little quips right. It's like wooden box man in a spider costume. It's stupid. They need to take you off this book. While you're on this book with the sales going in the toilet, it's going to be really funny to see how long you get to stay on this book. But that's pretty much it. I never keep any of these friendly books. Like, it's just this whole thing. Like, the first 2 issues, Aunt May's like, I have cancer. And then, boom, it goes into the rumor's origin. Like, what will you do? Are you on the toilet when you write your outlines for these? Because you're really half-assing it. You're really half-assing it. You did better when you did your X-Men Red run. It was it was a terrible run, but you at least put it together better. This is a joke.